What's up, Fumble fans? It's Devin Howard. The 76ers have just acquired a monumental player. I'm going to fill you in on that, but first, click that subscribe button and then give me a follow on Instagram. The 76ers just made a move that's most likely going to help them win the Eastern Conference and catapult them into the NBA Finals, which is great for all you Philly fans out there. The team has just added Tobias Harris from the Clippers to their roster. He's not quite an all-star forward, but he was the Clippers' best player, so he'll definitely be giving the 76ers some ammo this season. Now, with Harris on their lineup, they have the strongest starting five in the East. Okay, so let's get into the details of this deal. It was confirmed early this morning that Philly acquired Harris plus Boban and Scott for Chandler, Muscala, and Shamet, a protected first-round pick, a 2021 first-round pick from the Miami Heat via the Sixers, and 2 future second picks, both from the Pistons via the 76ers. So that's a lot. The Sixers have been needing to boost up their power forward spot since they traded Saric in a deal for Butler, and Harris will be able to do just that. He's averaging over 20 points per game for the first time on 50, 43, 88 shooting splits. He's at a career high right now, making him a valuable asset to the team. He's also right up there close to the top 10 in most shooting categories. He's averaging 7.9 rebounds per game, so basically he'll be balancing out the team for Philly. You've also got to pay attention to the other new players, Boban and Scott. Boban will be a good backup behind Joel Embiid so that he can get 15 minutes of rest per night, or better yet, even allow him to have a night off. Scott can also support Harris, or the team can use him in jumbo lineups with Embiid, Harris, Butler, and Simmons. So it all looks pretty good for the 76ers, doesn't it? Of course, as it is with any trade, there is some risk for the team. As of right now, they're lacking in the guard and wing department. This might mean they're going to be moving Fultz in a future trade, but none of that is confirmed yet. This is the second giant trade Philly's GM, Elton Brand, has made since November, centered around receiving a second-tier star who can become a free agent at the end of the season. He did it first with Jimmy Butler, now Harris. Between those two trades, Brand sent out 7 players, 5 of whom were valuable parts of the season's rotation, and 5 draft picks. So far, it looks like it was a good move for the Sixers, at least for right now. So what's all this mean for the Clippers? Most can agree that Harris was one of their top players, so the team will be facing a setback, that's for sure. But since they're getting that huge haul of picks, they might be included as either a partner or a third in potential trades between now and tomorrow's deadline. They could even be included in an Anthony Davis deal. So losing Harris might not have been such a bad thing for the Clippers. He'll probably be receiving max or near max contract offers in free agency, but he's not quite good enough to be the main player in a team that's ready to dominate the season. And even with him on their team, the Clippers would have a lot of work to do. There's room for improvement with or without Harris. On Twitter, there are some mixed reactions to this trade. Some are excited, especially to see Embiid and Boban on the same team. The general consensus is that this was a good move for the Philly team. One tweet reads, "The Sixers have invested a lot of assets into getting Jimmy Butler and Tobias Harris. Now they should be a force to be reckoned with in the East this year and beyond. Not only that, but expect other East contenders like Toronto to try and respond to this by 3 p.m. Thursday." But of course, there are some haters who think the trade was a little much. This tweet says, "The Sixers trade felt desperate, gave up way too much for an expiring FA, and throwing Shamet in the deal was just weird, but fundamentally their crunch time 5 is flawed now. No lineup flexibility, nobody to defend the Kyrie type. Why not make the same offer for Drew Holiday?" Even though some people are questioning the reasoning behind this deal, most people seem to support it, and I'm sure Magic Johnson is somewhere sulking seeing all these teams pull off such legendary trades. Don't worry, Magic, I'm crying too. Okay, everyone, time for you to dish your thoughts. Was this a good move for the Sixers? Let me know in the comments, and then make sure you're subscribed to our channel so you get all the trade news first.